Today's Thursday. We're going over page 95 and 96, questions 3 through 10. So you've been introduced to the area model and you are using partial products. Partial meaning like part of the product. So you have to add those partial products together to find the total product or the answer to a multiplication problem. So if we begin with question number 3, it looks like they've set this problem up vertically for us. Again, typically if we're working vertically, we're solving first in the ones place. So let's start here. 6 times 4. We know that basic fact, that is 24. Now we're going to multiply the 6 by the number in the tens place. A 3 in the tens place really represents the amount 30. So now we're multiplying 6 times 30. But we're going to use that basic fact knowledge of 6 times 3, which is 18. But because we're multiplying by 30, we know it's really 180. So now we can add in the other partial product here. 24 plus 180. Let's add the ones place. That's 4. Tens place, 8 plus 2. Those go together really well to make an even 10. And then 1 plus 1 is 2. Your final product is 204. Question number 4. Again, let's start in the ones place. 9 times 2, which is exactly what we're doing here in the area model. 2 groups of 9 is equal to 18, so we can record that. Then we're going to multiply by the number in the tens place. Well, we know that a 9 in the tens place really has a value of 90. So now when we're multiplying 2 times 90, we're using that basic fact knowledge again, that 2 times 9 is 18, but then adding on that 0. So now we have 180. Make sure when you're recording it over here that your place values align. Then you can add. Start in the ones place. 8 plus 0 is 8. 1 plus 8 is 9. And 1, we're not adding anything to it here. So 1 plus nothing is 1. We have a product of 198. Question number 5. They've just written the problem. Now, I guess they're trying to be a little confusing, but they've written it horizontally. That's okay. So over here, then, we could start in the hundreds place if we want. 3 times 100 is 300. 3 times 80, 3 times 8 is 24. And then add on the 0. And then we're multiplying now the number in the ones place, which is just 3 times 5. And that is right here, which is 15. Now we have to add these partial products together. 300 plus 240. Again, making sure our place values are all lined up. Plus 15. When we add our partial products, meaning part of the product, 0 plus 0 plus 5 is 5, 4 plus 1 is 5, and 3 plus 2 is 5. We have a total of 555. Moving right along. Question number 6. So again, we've broken up the place values into this area model. We're going to look at the first one, the largest one, which is the hundreds place. That is a 400. Use your basic facts. 8 times 4 is 32. But we're multiplying by hundreds, so we need to add these 2 zeros, 3,200 or 3,200. Then we're going to multiply by the number in the tens place. If there's a 4 there, it has a value of 40. 8 times 40, I don't know that, but I do know 8 times 4, that's 32. But because I'm multiplying by the tens place, I'm going to add my 0. So now I can add these two partial products together. 3,200 plus 320. 0 plus 0 is 0. 2 plus 0 is 2. 2 plus 3, 5. 3, bring it down. 3,520. All right, turning over to the back. Number 7. These are kind of tricky, but just listen carefully as I read through this problem and model my thinking. Last year, Anthony's grandmother gave him 33 silver coins and 16 gold coins to start his coin collection. Now Anthony has 6 times as many coins in his collection. How many coins does Anthony have in his collection? complete the bar diagram to show your work. So it looks like they're indicating here in this diagram how many coins did he start with and then how many coins he has now. Well, let's go back and figure out how many he started with. Well, it says here that he had 33 silver and 16 gold. So 33 plus 16 gives you 49 coins to begin your collection with. Then it tells us now that he has right here 6 times as many coins in his collection now. So we should see 6 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's correct. So we're going to fill in this number because we know that 6 times 49, we need to indicate the 6 groups of 49. Now, how many coins does he have in all? So we have the problem here of 49 times 6. And you're thinking, hey, I don't know how to do that, but actually you do. Create an area model. So first, we start over here. We have the number in the ones place, 6 times 9. And then we have the number that's in the tens place. We have a 4 in the tens place, so it really has a value of 40. 6 times 4 is 24, but add the 0. And 6 times 9 is 54. So we have 2 partial products here, and we need to add those together. When we add 240 plus 54, we should have a total of 294. He has 294, that's right here, coins in all. Okay, let's zoom out. Let's look at question number 8. Wyatt said he used partial products to write 7 times 870 equals 5,600 plus 49. Explain Wyatt's error and use math to justify your explanation. So really what Wyatt did is he broke apart into an area model using place value. So he had 7 times, and it looks like he did 800. So 8 in the hundreds place. And when he multiplied 7 times 8, he got 56. But he knew he had to add on those 2 zeros. So 5,600. But he also had 70. A 7 in the tens place, which has the value of 70. Sorry. So 7 times 7 is 49, which is what he said. However, did you just catch his error? 7 times 7 is 49. Wyatt did not account for the 7 in the tens place having a value of 70. So 7 in the tens has a value of 70. Wyatt only added 49. What he should have added was 490. It's really not asking us to solve. We could, if you want to add 5,600 over here to the side, plus 490, you could then find the total, or the product, 0, 9, 10. He should have gotten a product of 6,090. Number 9. Todd Mountain is a mountain peak near Tyler, Texas. That's great. A ranger hiked 607 feet to and from the peak each way. The ranger hiked 3 times in the past 4 weeks. How far did the ranger hike on Todd Mountain over the past 4 weeks? So it didn't tell us 3 times each week for 4 weeks. It just said 3 times in 4 weeks. So we're multiplying by 3, but we need to figure out the number that we're multiplying by. So this is where they tried to trick you. And they will do this to and from part, meaning that you have to understand that you're adding 607 plus 607. So 2 and then from, coming back. So 7 plus 7 is 14. That's 1. 6 plus 6 is 12. So now we have a partial product of 1,214. We need to multiply that by 3. So you could either use the area model, or if you're like me, I'm kind of being lazy right now, I'm just going to do repeated addition. This is a really small number, so I can create 3 equal groups. 4, 4, and 4, that's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4, 6. 1, 2, and 3. 3,642. And what was it? What is our unit of measurement? Height, feet. There we go. How far did he hike? So feet. 3,642 feet. All right, last problem, number 10. Wendy plans to bring beverages for the school picnic. She has 5 gallons of iced tea. Also, she will bring 2 gallons of lemonade for every 10 people. So see they're increasing by 10. How many total gallons of lemonade and iced tea does Wendy need to bring for 40 people? Complete the table. Okay. So her gallons of iced tea did not change, right? She still has 5 gallons of iced tea. What they want to know is, she said she would bring 2 gallons for every 10 people of the lemonade. So if she had 2 gallons for 10 people, then we're going to double that. She'll have 4 for 20, 6 for 30, and 8 for 40. So how many total gallons? Well, you're going to add right here. 8 plus 5, she's going to bring 13 gallons for 40 people. I guess we should complete this part of the table too. 2 plus 5, she'd bring 7 gallons total. 9, 11, then 13, which is our final answer. 13 gallons. You could even say for 40 people. It's a lot of gallons of beverages. All right, that wraps up Thursday. See you back tomorrow. Now you need to complete your exit ticket.